Let's get organized with our money and our taxes. Winston, you're going to walk us through this. We were chatting during the break, and you actually do your own taxes.
I do.
So you're really good. You're proficient at it. Some of the folks in the audience do their own taxes. Let's get a little bit organized using tech, because there's so many apps out there that can keep you organized throughout the year so that when it comes to tax time, you're not freaking out.
Yeah, and ultimately, if I were to wait till the end of the year to do everything and leave it last minute, I'd have to take it to somebody to help do my taxes. But there are apps out there that will help you along the way so that you stay organized, and it really is a matter of almost sitting down once a month and putting everything in so that when you do sit down at the end of the year, it's just a matter of plugging numbers into your tax software.
It's a little bit less painful if you do it that way, if you're tracking it all the time.
Exactly. So my first app is called Pennies, and this is a fantastic app because what it allows you to do is almost track your spending health throughout the year. So it's a simple app to use, and you can set targets and budgets. So whether you're running a business or whether you're doing you're just tracking personal finance, you're able to set limits, and it'll give you red flags along the way, and it'll also
shoe limits,
shoe limits,
red flags,
or
stop it,
food limit or restaurant limits, right? So it'll help you set those red flags along the way, but it'll also help you budget for things that come up. So if something happens at home and you need to replace the roof, or if you're trying to budget for an upcoming vacation, it'll help you set that there so you get to your goals.
I like that.
Yeah.
So are you putting in all of your receipts all the time, or are you just you're tapping in when you've spent the money so that it can tell you when you're hitting it?
So this app is the latter, where you are putting everything in manually, but there is another app, and this is my next app. It's called Shoeboxed, and it's also a fantastic app, and this is a great business app because if you are the company and you're collecting a lot of receipts and expenses, if you're traveling, for example, what you do is you take pictures of your receipts, and using what they call OCR, or optical recognition software, what they can do is they can scan your information, see what you've bought, how much you've spent. It'll categorize everything for you so that at the end of the year, when you're trying to put in meals and entertainment, or how much you spent on travel, it'll sort everything out, and it's just a matter of plugging those numbers into your tax software.
That is cool. So it's a virtual shoebox.
Yeah.
That is amazing. So just pictures of the receipt. Yeah. And it goes, and that one's called Shoebox.
It's called Shoebox, and it's a digital shoebox.
That's very good.
And then it comes time to do your taxes, right? There are two ways of doing it. There's using an app, which is really simple. If you're just a person who has a T4 slip and you want to do your taxes, it's a matter of downloading. There's an app. It's the TurboTax app that you can download on your phone. Yeah. And what it'll do is you take a picture of your T4 slip. It'll put all of the information in, and it'll net file everything from your smartphone. So if it's just as simple as that, great. If not, if you have a side business, for example, you can use the TurboTax website, TurboTax Online. You can put all that information in. It'll find all the credits you can find. So if you have a family and you get credits for textbooks and fitness, it'll help you find all the extra dollars that you can save, and it'll give you all that money back in one place. So TurboTax is something that I use every year, and this is something that I personally believe is fantastic.
You find it pretty easy, huh?
100%.
100%. Okay, I love that.